a mile.
Incredible fastballs, exceptional because of his release point.
And Tavares is there. And Julio, a pitch. Bellinger slides into second. Goldschmidt goes after first. One of the things. Out. Quick inning. Fried to the bag. Getting for Fried. He take. Bellinger gets there.
Manager Dan Wilson mentioned that his second
balls early on when he gets toughened.
The two-seamer keeping him.
And he puts him away. I remember talking to Volpe takes sleeves what got him to the big leagues. That's here is Jason Dominguez, who did not play.
Edges.
Oh. 97. It's the first. So the warning track. A whole lot of success this year against one-out single for the Mariners. Doubles up on the set. The Mariners. One. Opposite to second on to first, and that's what you're at the ballpark. And of course,
he's like, and they wanted me to sort of consult. So, you know, my main role here was working on
this teriyaki night here coming together on one night.
Oh, it's really cool. I mean,
TV fashion, it's our quickest inning.
It's delicious.
What do you think?
100%. It was just the one thing that he said he missed the
like his own cooking show in his home kitchen.
I rarely.
It's a very. This is a foul ball. Fights off that fastball 90s. Another third base, and Williamson. Strike one. A familiar place for JP. A swing
and again, no immediate surgery. He'll be
in a long time. The
we're not physically intended to do.
A wave and a miss.
In the bottom.
Goldschmidt lines this to JP.
Like a soccer game that they
already. Now Fried has an excellent. Here's a throw, and he scores. Lines this and really dived.
Dive and then mid dive half.
The 1-1.
Oh.
By Peraza at third base. Bins. Ball
Late on that fastball.
Solano will bring up. Pitch number 11 is Solano.
No chance.
Right off 1 foot, wide throw. And everything else.
The other thing you're seeing in it.
Brown right there.
African-American, Irish, and
Cooperstown in the Hall of Fame. Few games. So right 2-2. Swing. So on MLB.com, what these guys have in common: number 1, fourth, and Nathan.
Right-handed lineup this year has been really.
The 1-2. Try. Swing and a miss. Orioles right 0-1. Julio has just enough room.
And Wild starts over 11 and a third score.
Comes. And he got it. And Tavares can't make the to Judge. The 0-1. Fouls it back to Judge. Stan. A short hop, able to keep it in front of him. Way outside. Underneath it, and that is it for the new pitcher. And they
Are successful. And against a guy,
both of them doubles.
you know, if the Mariners are going.
As Rosarena chops this fat. That skipped in well. It seemed better.
He's on the hook for it.
Then a dangerous hitter, and Goldschmidt retires.
I'm surprised.
This is just 0-2 coming. Tiptoeing the line, fair. Volpe represent his splits as 3-1. Swing and a miss. Runners take off. No throw.
Runners.
Infield is now in. 2. A check swing. Strike 1. On the back door. He got him. Coming up in the 8th. Going after the first pitch. Found.
Picking 3 outs, the hardest ones to get. And
He's coming up next. In short left field makes the kick. Fast break.
a lot of pop.
2-2. Swing. Order. Strike. Shot a 1-2. 3-2. Tying run is aboard in the 8th. Judge.
And Aaron hasn't been able to hold up.
0-2. Hey, sure. Strike 1. Yank fast. 2. It's 2-2. Fly ball. Field Judge calling for it and makes the strike. But he had 5 games.
Really tough.
Ground and Weaver. To Julio. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Center cut. That's his Bellinger. Is in. Big swing is near the bag. Doesn't change. Now the 3-2. Missing inning. Goes after the third second. Casey your corners pinch in. He holds there as the throw comes by J.P. Crawford. The Astros. Pitch number 11 is Solano. He's catcher. If you did.
No chance.
Ground ball. Dylan Moore scampering to his right, off 1 foot, wide throw. Probably didn't feel too good to add on to everything else.
The other thing you're seeing, and it.
Out to Julio, gives a little bit of ground right there.
There are some other heritage nights coming up, including African American, Irish, and
Until Ichiro makes his way to Cooperstown in the Hall of Fame. few games
to hit 3 home runs in a game.
Tommy John. So right, that's the Yankees' hope. 2-2. Swing. Julio from first base. So on MLB.com award winner, and you tell me what these guys have in common. Number 1, the Astros, was 4th, and Nathan.
And B, the Mariners, their right-handed lineup this year has been really
The 1-2.
to be a low-scoring affair the way Wu is at it.
A long hold by Fried. Swing and a miss. Orioles right. 0-1. Still 2 outs. Tavares at first. The 1-2. Got this out to center field. Julio has just enough room.
And while 0 earned runs over those 2 starts, over 11 1/3 score.
On a 2-2. Here it comes. Pitch of the at-bat from Wu. And he got the ball, shallow right field, and Tavares can't make the first pitch to Judge. The 0-1. Fouls it back. The 0-2 to Judge. Stan. He can't get to it. He traps it on a short hop, able to keep it in front of him. Way outside. Giving way, a Rosarena underneath it, and that is it for. Here is Cal Raleigh facing a new pitcher. Barely over 1. And they
With it more oftentimes than not, they are successful. And against a guy
11 tonight, just 2. Both of them doubles.
Well, and I think that, you know, if the Mariners are going
Fine to get on base just 1 time as Rosarena chops this foul. That skipped in well. The 1-1. It seemed Mariners far better.
lost yet this season. Right now, he's on the hook for it.
Steps in shallow center field, and a dangerous hitter and Goldschmidt retired. Here's Austin Wells.
I'm surprised.
This is just 0-2 coming.
Doesn't seem phased at all this evening.
Tiptoeing the line, fair. Volpe represent. You can see his splits. Bring him on for Dominguez. 3-1. 3-2. Pitch number 7 to Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. Both runners take off. No throw.
But he wasn't paying much attention to the base runners.
Infield is now in. Pretty good runner at second base. 2-2. A check swing. 2 out, second and third. Strike one. On the back door. 0-2 coming. He got it. Game Dylan Moore leads it off.
Strikeout rate for the season.
He's in this one. They know they've got the top of the order coming up in the 8th. Going after the first pitch, foul. Yankees. Third when we get to the 8th inning.
Picking for the last 3 outs. Last 3 outs, the hardest ones to get. And
you've got the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Yankees coming up next. Peraza in short left field makes the catch. Power lefty bat. Fast 70 against heaters. Break.
He's got a lot of pop.
Like a guy who's coming off of Tommy John, right? 2-2. Swing! Here is Grisham, top of the order. Strike. Brash on a 1-2. The 3-2. Dunks in well in front of a Rosarena, and the tying run is aboard in the 8th.
16 games. Getting away that slider right there, and Aaron hasn't been able to hold up.
Brash ahead. The 0-2.
By then it was too late.
Bellinger. Strike one. Yank fat. The 0-2. Here it comes. It's top of the 8th inning. Brash is 2-2. Fly ball 2 here is Ben Williamson. High slice, right center field. Judge calling for it and makes the strike. Became the closer, 2-time All-Star. But he was a Mariner back in 2023 for 5 games.
With that and his changeup, he's really tough.
Walked it off in the 10th. Hands, a soft pop up, foul ground, and Weaver. 0-1 to Julio. Swing and a miss for strike.
He's been critical for Dan Wilson.
Center cut. Ball. Crawford has it. This advances Bellinger. He homered last night. Infield is in. Big swing at Tellez near the bag. Here is Volpe. Doesn't chinning. 90 feet away for the Yankees. Now the 3-2. Missing 2 outs, 2 on. Game tied in the 11th inning. Goes after the.
Or if he was actually going.
Softly, Mastroboni is taken over there at second. Casey right-handers have been able to get to him a little bit this year. Corners pinch in. And his way home. And he holds there as the throw comes. Laser guided by J.P. Crawford. Standing alongside Sarah Merrifield.